Vols will be facing North Carolina tonight at 7 o'clock. Still in the winner's bracket. Now, it's hard to make a bracket in a double elimination tournament, but the gist is Florida State and Virginia are going to play at 2 o'clock. The loser of that game is out. Then, tonight at 7, North Carolina and Tennessee, the winner remains unbeaten. Game 9, which will be Tuesday at 2 p.m., that will be the Florida State-Virginia winner against the North Carolina-Tennessee loser. So if Tennessee loses today, they'll play the winner of Florida State-Virginia at 2 o'clock Tuesday. If Tennessee wins today and they're undefeated, they're going to Game 11. They don't play till Wednesday at 2 o'clock, and they would await the winner of whoever's coming out of that, Florida State-Virginia winner, North Carolina loser against Tennessee. And then if Tennessee is there and they haven't lost, they would have to lose 2 more times. I know that sounds confusing, but that's the best we can do. And then if they get that, they're in the final series against Florida, Kentucky, NC State, or Texas A&M, one of those teams coming out of the other side. All right, all that to say, do they make it to the final series, which will be played next Saturday, Sunday, and Monday if needed? And Vince, the Game 2 next Sunday, going to be on WATE, right?
Yep,
ABC?
2 p.m., yep.
There you go.
Very cool.
Will we be leading into a Tennessee game next week?
I think so. I really do. And a lot of it is everyone else, low-scoring game, low-scoring game, low-scoring game. Tennessee just is better. The bats are better. Everyone's pitching's kind of flawed right now. I'll take Tennessee to be there.
About 30 seconds, Bob.
Their pitching worries me. Their defense worries me. I know Vince talks about how good the pitching's been all season, but it hadn't been that great in the postseason. So that's what worries me. But I'm always negative, so I'll say yes. We will be sitting here next week getting ready.
I like their hitting. I like their stick-to-itiveness,
right,
as Majors would say. Pitching worries me. The other thing that worries me, and it's about predicting any of these teams to go through, the first 4 games, they're all one-run games.
Right.
These are evenly matched teams. People
Right.
talked about this being one of the strongest, most evenly matched fields ever, and it looks that way. That said, if I'm saying it's coin flippable, I'll flip the coin and say it goes Tennessee's way. So I think we're talking about them next Sunday.
To keep the bats hot. I mean, you're going, like Bob was kind of saying, I think you're going to have to out-hit a lot of these teams. I would love to see a final Tennessee and Kentucky. I think that would be awesome.
15 seconds.
I'll say yes. Game 2 next Sunday will be going into Game 2. I think Tennessee will be there. They've adjusted the ballpark pretty well. I think they'll clean up the pitching and defense.
Would have been classic if you were the guy that said, no, they won't make it. All right.
Classic fruit.
Vince, Chuck, Bob, Will, and thanks again to John Wilkerson for joining us and for our crew for trying to get all that lined up. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. Appreciate our sponsors. Go out and see them. We'll see you right back here next Sunday. Thanks.